So, a while ago, I asked you guys to ask me some questions, and I got a ton of very interesting and good questions. But before I answer some of them, I have an announcement to make about my Stardew Valley Expanded Let's Play series. I have seen your comments, and I'm finally ready to announce something about my Stardew Valley Expanded Let's Play series. I just received a new microphone, and this microphone won't pick up any annoying keyboard or mouse click. This means that I can actually record live reactions or gameplay, and I won't have to record in silence and then just edit my voice in later on. I already have a ton of ideas for this, but let's get back to the Stardew Valley Expanded. My Let's Play series was only 30 minutes an episode, and it was taking quite a while to get through the game because there were 30 minutes an episode. So I decided that I will be streaming my Stardew Valley Expanded series on Twitch, and then I will be re-uploading them here on YouTube. I will be streaming Stardew Valley every Monday starting this Monday on Twitch. So if you want to catch me live, follow me on Twitch. Otherwise, I will be uploading them on this channel or my VODs channel. I haven't decided yet. I will probably in the future. If you don't have Twitch, don't worry, it will still be here on YouTube. Alrighty, before I answer your questions, I have a question for you guys. What games are you guys currently playing? Or what games are you guys excited for? I have a feeling that if Stardew Valley got an update in the future, it would still be quite a while from now. So I've been thinking of branching out to something new every now and then. I think it would be good for my sanity, and it would be fun to have something else on the channel. Alrighty, now onto some questions. As a Stardew Valley NPC, what would be your loved and hated gifts? Okay, so my loved gifts would be pizza, of course, because who doesn't love pizza? Pizza's the best food ever created. My hated gifts would be anything spicy. I can't handle spicy food, unfortunately. If you remember, what made you pick Stardew Valley up initially? So I was sitting in a class in university way back, and I saw someone in the front row playing Stardew Valley, and I was like, oh my gosh, that looks so much fun. And I got home one day and I saw Stardew Valley was on sale, and I picked it up, and I got really hooked when the Stardew Valley multiplayer update came out. And what was your job before being a YouTuber? I was actually working as a software developer for ±3 years. I actually just started being a full-time YouTuber this month, so yeah, that's pretty insane, right? What country do you live in? Your about section says you live in South Africa. What is it like there? Yeah, I live in South Africa. This is the weird accent. And yeah, it's pretty hot living here because Africa, you know. Do you speak any other languages? I ask because I love your accent. And can you show us a little of how you sound when you talk in them? Okay, my first language is Afrikaans. It is very similar to Dutch, actually. Okay, I'll say a phrase quickly. Hello, hoe gaan het met jou? And a phrase we say a lot at like gatherings is ons gaan nou braai. I have one extremely important question. How are you, EZLILY? I'm great, actually. How are you, Michael? Hi, EZLILY. I wanted to ask, did you watch the Stardew Valley Cup? Were you rooting for any particular team? I heard you were also invited. Can you comment on why you did not decide to participate? I love your content, by the way. Oh, thank you. Actually, that Saturday it was taking place. It was my mother's 50th birthday. So we kind of had plans to do something that day, but that didn't happen. So I was just watching it at home, and I was actually rooting for the Sandy's Candies. Don't tell anyone. If it wasn't my mother's birthday, I would obviously participate. But yeah, it was fun to watch. If you could add one thing to Stardew Valley, what would it be? And if you could change one thing, what would it be? I wouldn't necessarily change anything. I would just maybe add stuff like boss fights. I really love Dark Souls and fighting bosses, so adding a boss would have been pretty nice. Who knows, maybe in future updates if there's ever gonna be. But I also heard that there is a boss fight in the expanded mod, so pretty excited for that. Do you always record while playing Stardew Valley? I used to, but I was kind of running out of storage. I have over 3 terabytes in Stardew Valley gameplay, so now I only strategically record what I need and when I need it. What are your options on Stardew Valley 2 or DLCs for the future? Well, I think Concerned Ape left the game in a pretty good state, so if there's not any updates in the future, it would be pretty okay. But I am also excited at the same in time for anything that concern day releases in the future. We know it's gonna be good. We know it. How much time does it take for you to edit your videos? Scripting is the hardest part for me in my videos. I'm not natively English, as you guys can tell, but editing takes plus minus 4 hours, and that's just the editing part. As a wannabe content creator, what is the hardest part of being a YouTuber? For me, it's being consistent, sticking to a schedule. Sometimes there's like a really good show coming out, like today you is releasing, and I really want to watch that, but also I need to finish this video. But yeah, it's definitely being consistent and sticking to a schedule. Have you ever watched anime? Yes, I love anime. My first ever anime was like when I was 15, and my brother was like, hey, you should watch Bleach. And I watched Bleach and I was like addicted. It was such a good show. But my favorite anime of all time is probably Re:Zero. It's pretty gory, so I wouldn't recommend it to everyone, but it has such a good story. Fruit or mushroom cave? I know mushroom cave gives you the most money, but I prefer the fruit bath cave just because I'm so lazy, and fruit trees take 28 days to grow, so I prefer the fruit bath cave just because of the community center. What video games, if any, did you play before getting into Stardew Valley? Well, I actually played a lot of games before I played Stardew Valley. I started playing games when I was like 7. The first game I ever played was Final Fantasy 7, and recently I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14 online. My tastes of video games are just all over the place. Like, I played some New World last week. I play anything I want, man. Pirates or Ninjas? Ninjas. Netflix or Hulu? Netflix. Crunchyroll or Funimation? Crunchyroll. Meat or vegetarian or vegan? Vegetarian. Social or antisocial? Antisocial. Favorite dessert? Lemon meringue. Favorite meal or food? Pizza. What is the name of your cat? So, my cat's name is Ellie. But I thought he was a girl at first. I got him at about 8 weeks and the people I got him from told me he was a girl, and I was like, okay, Ellie is a cute name for a cute little girl, right? And then when I took him to the vet at 6 months in, they were like, by the way, this is not a girl, this is a boy. And I was like, you know what? He's gonna stay Ellie to me, it doesn't matter. So yeah, his name is Ellie. Where's Patreon? I was thinking of making a Patreon, but I want to give my supporters something worth their while. I want the Patreons to feel like they're getting something out of it instead of just being there. So I kind of have to brainstorm, but maybe in the future, who knows? And finally, thank you guys so much for watching my videos. You guys make my day every day. Just thank you so much. Hopefully, I have answered most of your questions, and I'm sorry if I didn't get to your questions. There were like 200, 300 questions on that post, so it was kind of impossible to answer all of them. And I hope to see all of you guys there on the Stardew Valley Expanded stream on Monday. But for now, I will see you guys in the next video.